Hi, my name is Rob Falvo, and I am the coordinator and professor of percussion at Appalachian State University Hayes School of Music in Boone, North Carolina. In this masterclass, I will talk about an excerpt from Anthony Cirone's Portrait in Rhythm, Etude Number 1. It's the excerpt I just demonstrated in the previous video. This excerpt is from the 9th bar to the 37th bar. As you can see in the video, I sat. Typically I do stand, but we do have an option while playing concert style snare drum. And I decided to sit, as I will also sit during this masterclass. The drum I used in the demonstration was the Hinger touch tone snare drum. For this masterclass, I am in my other studio and I'm using the Reverie drum by Tim Roberts, who makes his own drums and has his own company selling drums based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And as you can see, this is a concert style drum with gut strings, gut snares, and a diplomat head on top for quick response of the snare at any dynamic level. Of course, we need to tune the drum so that we get that. We can have a quick response at a soft dynamic and at a loud dynamic. And I also have, to muffle the drum a little bit, one moon gel, very simple. And that's so. And sometimes we put a wallet or a handkerchief on the drum to just take out a little bit of the resonance so it's not as wet. Okay, basically in concert style playing, there are 6 rudiments. 3 roll rudiments, the double stroke roll, the single stroke roll, and the triple stroke roll. The triple stroke roll is turns into your multiple bounce roll. And then you have 3 grace note rudiments, the flam, drag, and rough. In this excerpt, we're utilizing 2 rudiments, the single strokes and the flams. So a nice way to practice developing the speed and consistency to play this etude is to play everything very slowly. And what I do is usually set a metronome. Maybe I'll set it now to around 88, and I'll play just 16 notes at a mezzo piano volume. And what I want to hear and develop are consistent sounds. So each stroke sounds very similar, and I'm breathing, and my hands and arms and body is easy as I'm playing the excerpt. And then I go quicker and quicker until I get to the tempo. Right, and I would develop it until we get to that 132 mark. And then we're going to play and improvise on it a little bit at that tempo, and then go right into the music, which I will demonstrate for you slowly. So at measure 9 and 10, for instance, I can loop that slowly first to develop my sound. It's really a best practice to play as consistently and articulately as you can. And so we want to do it slowly so we can pay attention to all the parameters that we can consider here, including breath. I would practice it that slowly for consistent sound, consistent stickings. And then develop it faster. Once I feel comfortable maybe doing it about 5 times consistently, then I would speed it up and go faster and faster until I'm at tempo. And then I might want to do that with the next 2 measures, and I might do that if I see that works for me. That kind of practice works for me, so I can be consistent. And then I practice diminuendo, which happens soon after that. And so if I'm at piano and I need to go to triple piano, then I'm going to need to practice that. I'm going to need to practice that consistently at a slow tempo, and then again speed it up. And some of those didn't quite have the decrescendo that I wanted, so I might slow it down again, warm up on it for consistency, and then play it again. Okay, and then we have the flams, and that flams can be found at the end of this excerpt. And when I play the flams, I want the space in between the grace note and the target note, or the main note, to be consistent. So I'm going to practice them for consistent sounds so that the space is as exactly the same as I can make it. And as you can see, I'm really playing just on one hand, all right-handed flams right now. And when I play the excerpt, I'm going to choose to play most flams with my right hand unless I see logistically it just doesn't work as well. Or practically it doesn't work as well. Right? And so now right there I did play a left-handed flam because it made more sense with the sticking there. Right? So I might do that in order to stay consistent with my flam. So right? And then I will speed it up again, up to tempo. And then you have so at the end there, I had no choice but to play that quickly. I'm going to need to alternate my flams there, and it makes sense given where the flams are placed in the 16th note pattern. Okay, I hope this helps. Thank you.